Besides the light cones, Honkai Star Rail also has relics and planetary ornaments that you can use to create the perfect build for your team. So in today's video, I'll be going through all the relics and ornaments that are available right now. Let's first start to look at the relics. For the Band of Sizzling Thunder, the 2 set effect increases lightning damage by 10%, and the 4 set effect increases the wearer's attack by 20% for 1 turn when the wearers use a skill. For Champion of Streetwise Boxing, the 2 set effect increases physical damage by 10%, and the 4 set effect increases the attack by 5% for the rest of the battle after the wearer's attacks or is hit, and this effect can stack up for 5 times. For Eagle of Twilight Line, the 2 set effect increases wind damage by 10%, and the 4 set effect advances the action forward by 25% after the wearer used the ultimate. For Firesmith of Lava Forging, the 2 set effect increases fire damage by 10%, and the 4 set effect increases the wearer's skill damage by 12%. And after unleashing the ultimate, it also increases the wearer's fire damage by 12% for the next attack. For Genius of Brilliant Stars, the 2 set effect increases quantum damage by 10%, and the 4 set effect ignores 10% of defense when the wearer deals damage to the target enemy. If the target enemy has quantum weakness, the wearer additionally ignores 10% defense. For Guard of Wintry Snow, the 2 set effect reduces damage taken by 8%, and the 4 set effect restores HP equal to 8% of their max HP and regenerates 5 energy at the beginning of the turn if the wearer's HP is equal to or less than 50% of their max HP. For Hunter of Glacial Forest, the 2 set effect increases ice damage by 10%, and the 4 set effect increases the critical damage by 25% for 2 turns after the wearer unleashes their ultimate. For Knight of Purity Palace, the 2 side effect increases defense by 15%, and the 4 side effect increases the max damage that can be absorbed by the shield created by the wearer by 20%. For Musketeer of the Wild Heart, the 2 side effect increases attack by 12%, and the 4 side effect increases speed by 6% and basic attack damage by 10%. For Passerby of Wandering Cloud, the 2 side effect increases outgoing healing by 10%, and the 4 side effect immediately recovers 1 skill point at the beginning of the battle. For Chief of the Shooting Meteor, the 2 side effect increases break effect by 16%, and the 4 side effect increases the wearer's break effect by 16%. And when the wearers inflict weakness break on the enemy, it regenerates 3 energy. For Wastelander of Banditry Desert, the 2 set effect increases imaginary damage by 10%, and for the set effect, increases the wearer's critical rate by 10% when attacking the buffed enemies, and the crit damage increases by 20% against imprisoned enemies. Now for the planetary ornaments, first we have Belobog of the Architects. The 2 set effect increases the wearer's defense by 50%, and when the wearer's effect hit rate is 50% or higher, the wearer gains an extra 50% defense. For Celestial Differentiator, the 2 set effect increases the wearer's critical damage by 60%, and when the wearer's current critical damage reaches 120% or higher after entering a battle, the wearer's critical rate increases by 60% until the end of the first attack. For Fleet of the Ageless, the 2 set effect increases the wearer's max HP by 12%, and when the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, our allies' attacks increase by 8%. For Inertial Solto, the 2 set effect increases the wearer's critical rate by 8%, and when the wearer's current critical rate reaches 50% or higher, the wearer ultimate and follow-up attack damage increase by 15%. For Pan-Galactic Commercial Enterprise, the 2 set effect increases the wearer's effect hit rate by 10%, meanwhile the wearer's attack increases by amount that is equal to 25% of the current effect hit rate, up to a maximum of 25%. For Space Sealing Station, the 2 set effect increases the wearer's attack by 12%, and when the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's attack increases by an extra 12%. For Springly Vonwacht, the 2 set effect increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 5%, and when the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's action is advanced forward by 40% immediately upon entering the battle. And for Talia Kingdom of Banditry, the 2-set effect increases the wearer's break effect by 60%, and when the wearer's speed reaches 145 or higher, the wearer's break effect increases by an extra 20%. And that covers all of the Relic Sets and Planetary Ornaments available in Honkai Star Rail. And to play Honkai Star Rail on the bigger screen of your PC, it's highly recommended to use BlueStacks alongside your keyboard and mouse. The links to our socials are in the description, where you'll find the latest gaming news and game guides. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye!